My name is Briana Deleon, and today I will be going over the gut-brain connection, understanding your gut feelings. Have you ever had a gut feeling in your stomach? Maybe like a weird flutter before a test, or maybe a twist in your stomach before a tough conversation. If so, it turns out that those feelings might be more than just nerves, and it could be that your gut is talking to your brain. Now I know it sounds a little bit out there, but today I want to go over how something as small as a bacteria in your gut plays a significant role in how you feel, especially when it comes to anxiety. Now, we've all experienced anxiety in different forms, and emotional well being might just change how we approach our overall mental health. No. So, today I want to explore how the bacteria in your gut significantly influences your feelings and your anxiety levels. So let's start with the basics. What is the microbiome? The microbiome is essentially a thriving community of trillions of microorganisms that mostly reside in your intestines. Think of it as your body's microscopic city filled with helpful residents like bacteria, fungi, and even viruses. These all have jobs that help break down food, produce vitamins, and regulate your immune system. But they do more than just that and help digest your food. So now that we understand what the microbiome is and why it's important, let's look at how it actually communicates with our brain. That brings us to what scientists refer to as the gut-brain axis. This is the communication highway between your gut and your brain. It runs through the vagus nerve, and it's kind of like the Wi-Fi between your stomach and your thoughts. Your gut microbes produce neurotransmitters like serotonin and GABA, which are chemicals that help regulate mood and stress. In fact, according to Johns Hopkins Medicine, about 90% of your body's serotonin is actually made in your gut and not in your brain. So, that means that your gut could be playing a significantly larger role in your emotional life than we previously thought. So, if the gut and brain are constantly talking, it makes sense to ask what happens when that conversation is off. That brings us to anxiety. Now, it's important to note that mental health is a complex issue, and gut health is just one piece of the puzzle. Now, here's where things get a little more interesting. Researchers are finding that people with anxiety often have different gut bacteria than those without it. Also, a 2020 study that has been published in the Journal of General Psychiatry found that individuals with anxiety and depression have significantly altered gut microbiota compared to those without mental health disorders. Also, some strains of bacteria were reduced while others were elevated, showing that there may be a real biological link between your gut health and your mental health. On the other hand, certain probiotics, which help produce healthy bacteria, which can be found in yogurt and fermented vegetables, have been shown to reduce anxiety symptoms. Another review from Harvard Medical School even suggests that psychobiotics, which is also another type of probiotic that affects the mood by influencing the production of neurotransmitters, may be a future option for managing anxiety and depression. Now, it's not a miracle cure, but honestly, it's pretty incredible that what's happening in your gut might influence how anxious you feel. So what can we actually do about it? Let's wrap up by looking at how you can take care of your gut and maybe even your mind at the same time. So what can we do with this information? Luckily, there are some simple and natural ways to support a healthy gut. And maybe it even improves your mood in the process. Now, you don't need to make drastic changes, but you can start by eating more fiber-rich plant-based foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, as your gut bacteria love this type of foods. Fermented foods such as kimchi, kefir, and pickles can help repopulate the beneficial bacteria in the gut. You can also try to reduce consumption of processed foods and added sugars, as these can disrupt the balance of your microbiome. Additionally, sleep, exercise, and stress management also play a significant role as well. So let's review. We've learned that your gut is home to trillions of bacteria that do more than just digest your food. And through the gut brain axis, these microbes can send signals that affect your mood and stress levels. Even research suggests that caring for your gut may improve your mental well being. This highlights the crucial role your gut health plays in your overall well being and health. So, by understanding and caring for your gut, you're not just helping your digestive system, but you're also nurturing your mind and mood. So, the next time that you're feeling anxious, don't just ask what's on your mind, ask what's in your gut. Understanding and caring for your gut can help empower you to take control of your mental well being. Thank you.